What is up, everyone? I'm Ashley Anye, and welcome back to One Gaze Intuitive. So, first and foremost, I want to give a big shout out to everyone who showed love on my solar return. It was unforgettable, amazing. I had such a good time. I just want to thank everyone who showed up, showed out, sent birthday messages, texts, calls, cards, gifts, flowers. I want to thank everyone who showed your girl love. It's greatly appreciated. And I just want to publicly thank everyone. So, now that that's out the way, today I want to talk to you guys about being chosen. This is a message to all my chosen ones because many are called, but few are chosen. Few are chosen, and I'm gonna tell you why only a select few are chosen, because a lot of you guys are called. Many are called, but only few are chosen. And with the planet waking up, I feel like a lot of terms are just being like thrown around, and people are misinterpreting what it really means and the meaning behind it and the true message. So I'm gonna break it down and clarify for you guys. I'm gonna put it in layman's terms so that you understand, and understand what it truly means to be a chosen one. So I feel like when you are chosen, you are hand selected to carry out a divine mission from the divine for your bloodline, for your ancestors, and for the Most High. And they know that you would not abort the mission, that you would not neglect it, and that you would fulfill your purpose as well as helping your bloodline. Because to be chosen, yeah, you got to fulfill your purpose. That's the reason why you're on the planet. But it's also for you to help and heal your bloodline. So you're chosen to come back to fulfill your purpose, but also you're chosen to fulfill. You're here to fulfill your purpose, but you're also chosen to help heal your bloodline. So you got a lot on your plate. You got a lot that you're doing. Hold on, my TV just turned on.
She's getting a haircut.
Getting a haircut?
It's not just getting a haircut.
Come on.
It's haircuts. Beyonce said there was no wait, so
Yeah. I had some high vibrational music playing, but a commercial came on, so I don't want it to interrupt my message. So where was I? Okay, so not only are you here to fulfill your purpose, but you're also here to help your bloodline. So that's a lot. And one can feel like it's a lot on your plate when you already have one task that you have to complete as well as another one. And I feel like fulfilling your purpose, once you know your purpose, the hardest part is finding out what your purpose is. To me, just in my personal, humbled opinion, I feel like the hardest part is finding out what your purpose is. But I feel like once you know what your purpose is, get to it. Like, you know what to do, so get to it. So I feel like that's not so much as an issue as it is being chosen to help your bloodline, because you are hand selected, hand picked by the divine, by your ancestors, to basically represent your entire bloodline and to clear karma, to help heal trauma, to help heal pain, tears, everything that your bloodline went through. Like, you are chosen to basically represent them, to help heal that. And that's a lot. Like, I'm even out of breath just saying it. Like, that's a lot. And so that's why I feel like many are called, but only few are chosen, because a lot of people ain't really ready for that type of responsibility. A lot of people can't handle that responsibility, because on top of your own uh, indiscretions and problems and issues, you got to take on your bloodlines, you know, problems and trauma and pain. And so that's a lot. And that's why I feel like, the divine gives you um, your twin flame, which you've heard me talk about in many videos, to kind of help you navigate that mission, because you're both chosen, and the divine knows that the task is hard as hell. So I kind of feel like that's the reason why the divine gives you that counterpart to kind of heal you as you're healing your bloodline. And if you're not sure what a twin flame is, I advise you to look it up. I've did a lot of videos on it, but you've heard me speak about it. So, and that's not what this video is about, so I'm not going to get too much into it. But I just wanted to tie that into the chosen ones because I feel like the two kind of go hand in hand. But anyways, so that's why I feel like a lot of people are, many are called but few are chosen, because the task is hard and you have to see past your own self to get to the other side of why you're here and who you need to help. And that can be complex for a lot of people when you're still in the midst of helping yourself. That's why you really can't help other people until you help yourself. And that's why it's so important. You guys always hear me mentioning healing yourself, because when you heal yourself, you're not only healing your bloodline, but you're helping your bloodline by healing yourself. And this is one of the biggest tasks that a chosen one has to complete, to heal themselves, because you're not only healing yourself, you're healing your bloodline. And that's going to help heal everybody underneath you that you brought into this world. You know, once you're healed, you are a walking representative of everyone that's looking up to you. So once you're healed, this is what they're seeing. They're seeing a healed individual, a healed spiritual, a healed human being, have a healed spiritual being having a human experience. So this is what they're going to represent in their doings. You know, this is what they're going to emulate, you know, because you always hear that term, do as I say, not as I do. Well, kids do the opposite. Kids are going to do what they see, not what you say. So it's not like I'm saying, like, be somebody who you're not so they could be a good person. Is heal yourself so that they can see that. Because I always hear, like, fake it till you make it, you know, like, be somebody you're not until you are that person. Like, no, like, really heal yourself so that they can see that you are healed and that you are making healed decisions and that you are coming from a healed place so that they can be healed, you know, because I feel like brokenness is just passed down the bloodline. Like, it's not really like something that's, I don't want to say that it's learned, because it is learned when you see it, but I feel like it's passed down until somebody breaks it, you know? So you got to break it. And being a chosen one, you got to break it, but you got to break it within yourself first to be able to break it within your bloodline. So it really is a lot with you being a chosen one. It's a lot. Like, you have a lot on your plate. And this is why it's so important, you know, for you guys to have a soul family and have people that you know are on the same path as you to kind of like lean on, bounce ideas off of and talk to, because it's hard. It's hard being a chosen one. It's not easy, but here again, like, your bloodline knew you would not abort the mission. They knew that you would not neglect it or give up. And this is the reason why you were chosen. If you complete the mission. Excuse me, because you have to complete the mission to be considered chosen. You know, you can be called. Many are called. But if you're not going to complete the mission, then you're not chosen. So make sure that you're not just called. Make sure that you're also being called and you're chosen. All right, guys? So this was something that was just actually, honestly, like, I woke up and I knew I wanted to record a video. And I wasn't really sure what I wanted to record. And honestly, I was making breakfast and I was like, many are called, few are chosen. Like, many are called for this, but only a few are chosen. Like, people need to know, like, that just because you called don't mean you're chosen. Just because you feel like you were called for this, it don't mean that you're actually chosen. You know, like, you have to show and prove. You feel me? So that was laid on my heart this morning, and I'm so glad I got it off my chest because I feel so much better, because I really feel like somebody needed to hear that message and somebody needed to I wanted to stir the pot. I stated I wanted to stir the pot because I feel like a lot of people are kind of like, you know what? I feel like I'm called, but I don't really know if I'm chosen. Or somebody's like, oh, I'm chosen, but you're not doing the work. So you're not really chosen. You were just called. So make sure you're doing that work. Make sure you're not just called. Make sure you are actually like chosen and you're doing the work. And if you guys feel comfortable enough, I want to hear in the comments on when you guys first knew that you were chosen. Like what situation, what happened to where you guys knew that you were chosen? What sparked that aha, like I'm chosen? Like I'm looking at my family and I'm seeing like I'm chosen to break this. Like I'm the one that was chosen to break this. Like the buck stops with me. Like this will not be passed down to my kids. I was chosen for this. And I'm gonna make sure that I complete my mission. I want to know in the comments if you guys feel comfortable sharing. All right, I'm going into 11 minutes. I'm talking too much. I'm rambling. All right, guys. Peace.